What are the top traits of salespeople and how can you use them to close more deals? I'm Scott Sylvan Bell. It's June 25th, 2017, 2:05 in the afternoon. I'm here in Sacramento, California. Perfect day to talk about sales and a perfect day to talk about how you can close more deals. And you know, a really good salesperson is not going to get bothered by stalls, intimidation tactics, or questions, bullying questions from the buyer, because you know this is all part of the sales process. You just got to know that the average person who goes out and makes big decisions makes them maybe once or twice every 5 or 6 years. And if you're selling a product, a service, or a widget or a gizmo that can create some uncomfort for them in the form of money, it can make them look bad in front of their boss because they've made the decision to buy it, or they're just a slow decision maker, these are all things that are relative. These are all things that you need to know. And if you really want to be a performer in sales, this is number 6. You're not intimidated by stall techniques, questions, intimidation factors that the buyer gives you. Because you know that deep down inside, either that person is scared, that's just how they deal with people, or that's their way of having fun. And you know what? I see salespeople give up on buyers way too often, way too early. It's like they're looking for a reason to get out. It's like they're looking for a reason to hit eject. Like they'll go through 50% of the sales process and they don't want to do the other 50 and get paid. And they look, they're like, oh, this guy's a jerk. I really don't want to deal with him. Or this person's asking difficult questions and I don't want to deal with them. Oh, this person's getting a ton of bids. I really don't want to deal with them. Hey, you know what? Those are all reasons the person's trying to intimidate you, ask difficult questions, or make you feel bad for what you do. And if you're a top salesperson, if you're a closer or performer, none of this stuff matters. If you're struggling, this stuff really does matter. And I see that when salespeople struggle, this is one of the reasons why they want to get out of a call faster, is because they don't want to get rejection at the end of the sales call. They don't want to be told no. They don't want to be told I want to think about it. They don't want to be told I'm getting other bids. So they hit eject and they say, yeah, I'll call you to the buyer. I'll call you, and then they never do. It's a huge form of sales sabotage, but you got to know that a trait of a top salesperson is this stuff doesn't get them riled, it doesn't get them bothered, and they don't care. They know that they're there to close a deal. They look for reasons to stay in the sale, and they look for reasons of how they are going to close the buyer for what they need to buy. So there you go. You want a trait of a top salesperson? They look for a reason to stay in, but they also know that the intimidation factors, the questions, and the stalls that the buyer use are all just ways for them to pause for a moment and the salesperson to slip in and make the sale. There you go. Now, if you could do a small favor for me, in the box down below, leave a comment, question, or story. That'd be fantastic. To the right, to the left, there is a subscribe button. You know what you got to do? You got to subscribe. And then last of all, you can send it out to all your friends via StumbleUpon, Facebook, Twitter, Google+. Why not even LinkedIn? Scott Sylvan Bell. We'll see you soon. Thanks for watching. Aloha.